I've seen both of these athletes extensively over the years, and this one scares the hell out of me.
Making her way to the ring first, from the other side of darkness, weighing in at 6,666 dead souls, this is Holidead.
More than a foreboding introduction, originally this matchup scheduled to be King of the Dam 2. Holidead and Gangrel against Kevin Thorne, Max the Impaler. Matchup was rescheduled. I guess some contracts lost transit somewhere in the underworld. I'm not really sure, but we look to bring you that matchup very, very soon on a future Battleground event. But Holidead still wanted a victim, still demanded a victim, and management acquiesced. But Holidead, it's not going to be easy.
And her opponent from the 4-1-2, she is one half of the Neon Blondes, Dynamite Danny Moe.
We've seen Danny Moe time and again by the side of the Neon Ninja facade as he has built a cult-like following throughout the Battleground over the past several months. But if you don't know about Danny Moe, between her time as a gymnast to a collegiate pole vaulter, whose best distance was 10 feet 2 inches, Danny Moe is a natural athlete. She's a fitness nut. She's always in the gym. She's endorsed by, I believe, a number of vitamins and supplements. Attends the Arnold Classic every year in Columbus, Ohio. In the Columbus, Ohio, if you're Frankie Williams. And Danny Moe is a game athlete. She's competed in AEW on an episode of Rampage against Athena. She was on Monday Night Raw against Alexa Bliss, Asuka, and Bianca Belair. And she was even under the training of Chad Gable a couple of weeks ago on Monday Night Raw. Teaching her how to suplex. Well, teaching Maxine Dupree how to suplex, but Danny Moe was there as the kind of the living tackle. Holidead, that's not a person whose hand I would feel comfortable shaking, because you might not get it back. Danny Moe went drop kick. Holidead playing games with the mind. Give me your best shot. What do you got? Tackle. Holidead doesn't move. Danny Moe almost daring Holidead to charge in. And comes through with a drop kick that time. And that staggered Holidead. Holidead does have a size and power advantage over Danny Moe. I would say that's certain. Standing side switch by Holidead. Holidead just winning the IWC Championship in Pittsburgh, defeating Ray Lynn about 4 weeks ago. Also a championship in New Jersey. And a member of the WOW Women's of Wrestling. Check your local listings for time and channel there. National syndication. As Danny Moe now, rear waist lock, looking for a Pat O'Connor roll. That'll be the last time I compare Danny Moe to Pat O'Connor, I do believe. Both looking for a backslide. And it's Danny, smart move, dropping her weight and leaning forward. I guess backwards, so to speak. So Holidead has no choice but to be driven down with that arm drag, and now using the ropes as well, lucha style. Danny Moe and Facade are constantly working out in the ring, in the dojos. They really use that ring as like a second home, like a home base. And whether it's the canvas, the ropes, they really have a great feel for where they are and how they can utilize it to their advantage. Here comes Danny Moe, springs in looking for a roll-up. Holidead hung onto the second rope. Holidead's not here to wrestle. Holidead's here to hurt. just a double goozle, and Danny Moe looking to counter, and Holiday taken down again. Danny Moe doing a great job creating distance with these arm drags, and then able to follow through with something a little more high impact, like the drop kick. It's a great strategy, keeps her away from Holiday, and it plays to her strengths. Holiday needs a breather. A punt kick coming up. Nope. Holiday swings the leg. The momentum takes Danny down face first. Right on the, hardest part of the ring, metal and wood. I don't care if you think it's cliche, it's true. And if you don't believe me, ask Danny Moe after this match.
Y'all ever been to Thailand? All aboard.
Thailand? Oh, well, Danny Moe just canceled her ticket. And that side round kick got Holiday around the chest cavity. And now it's Holiday wanting some distance. And check out Danny Moe bringing the fight, being the aggressor.
Start over, would you?
Danny Moe and Holiday have to be cognizant of the count. Referee's giving them leniency. But the count is tolling as this match is getting more and more physical on the outside. Ew, Danny Moe touched. Oh, no, now Bubbles. Bubbles again. Don't touch that. Boogie Nights had it. You'll get cooties. Holiday making friends, influencing people, as she does. Oh, that's picking on a child. Come on. I've had flashbacks to Lance Archer back in March. As Danny Moe, man, going to work. And when Danny went back into the ring and slid back out, the count broke. If you're wondering why the count started again. And Holiday sends the base of that spine into the ring post. And I guarantee the post didn't budge an inch. Count broken again. Holiday does not want a count-out win. She knows that there will be a battle of the damned to determine who truly rules the underworld. And Holiday wants to make a statement, whether it's to Kevin Thorne or Max the Impaler or anybody watching. You don't mess with Holiday. Into the counter. 2 count only. Holiday, from what I understand, is doubly angry at the fans because some of the fans will come up to her and say, hey, that's really cool face paint. I like your face paint. That's not face paint, okay? If anything, it's war paint. It's reflective of the mood, the attitude, and that sinisterness that lives inside of Holiday that comes out when she gets into battle. So Holiday resents the fact refer to that as, oh, that's a pretty paint job. No. That has very, very sinister repercussions and intentions. Danny, oh, man. And anybody that's actually competed will tell you that stings like hell. And Danny Moe, for much of this matchup, has had her mouth open. The wind's been knocked out of her. These shots rapid fire, up and down. Holiday is so physical. Holiday's been to Japan for Stardom,
There you go.
Germany and WXW, Progress in the United Kingdom. You name it, she's caused nightmares and made enemies there. Danny Moe slips out of harm's way in the corner. And Danny Moe now, some desperation, some urgency. The high kick may have caught Holiday in the temple, may have an opening. Itsuguri, but no, dice. And could that have been the last stand of Danny Moe? Holiday sits down in the small of the back. Oh, what is this? What is this? Submission attempt. Hits the sides. Danny Moe tries to protect herself, but that leaves her hands open for this pendulum. what pain. Check out the awkward arch on the body of Danny Moe. And now into the bottom turnbuckle. Danny Moe is defenseless.
Rockabye, Danny, baby. Rockabye. Say bye-bye to her.
And it sounds like Holodead maybe moments away from finishing this thing. Holodead, no, not a victory as of yet. Holodead, STF, and I want you to look at the positioning. Holodead's not leaning in tight, but she is over top of Danny Moe with her foot planted. This gives her leverage to bend up and put that lower back at more of an arc and contort that most violently, and Danny Moe may have no choice but to tap out. Holodead all the leverage. And Danny Moe gets to the ropes in the nick of time. Because I don't know if she would have lasted another 15 or 20 seconds.
Get off my back!
Holodead not taking the news well.
You ain't doing shit. Shut up. That's right, my guy.
Danny Moe, the Remix Pro Fury champion in Ohio, OSCW champion in South Carolina, a near 4-year pro, has been riding the roads with Facade for 9 years, competing for 4. But I don't think Danny Moe has ever felt anything like the wrath of Holodead. Jeez. I know Danny Moe lives life on the edge. Breakneck style, she rides dirt bikes, but this is the most high-risk thing she's done. Second Enziguri connected! Holodead was looking to finish this, and Danny Moe said, I'm not ready. But you can see the toll and the discomfort with every breath in the body of Danny Moe. Count is at 6. Don't want to see this end of the double count out. Holodead with a headbutt. Before Danny even really, I think, got her wits about her. Daring Danny Moe, hit me with your best shot. And Holodead overwhelmed. Oh, look at Danny Moe. She's feeling it now. Up and down the body of Holodead. Got that good kick in the clothesline. Holodead. Oh, cartwheel into a front leg kick. Jackknife pin with a twist and a near fall. That's not often you see the athlete bridge up in quite that way to sit back on the legs of their opponent, but Danny Moe did. I like that cover a lot, but it just wasn't enough to suppress the evil that is Holodead. Oh, looking to pick up Holodead. A gutsy move, but maybe more guts than brains. We talked about the heart being willing in the last matchup, but the body wasn't here, and Holodead just drilled Danny Moe with a spine buster and near fall. A spine buster an Anderson could be proud of, and based on this building, maybe it's CW Anderson, but by any name, CW, double A. You can pick your reference. Either way, a debilitating maneuver. And, oh wait, Holodead charged in. Her shoulder hit the post. Danny Moe with code red. And Holodead just escaped. I think Holodead hit her head on the way down when Danny snapped her down with that code red, that sunset flip. And Holodead's feeling it. And for the first time in a long time, that window is open for Danny Moe. But it may be now or never. Oh, looking crossbody. But Holodead bridged that distance and caught her and planted her face first. Man! The hook of the leg, no! You got to admire the resolve.
Was it two?
You got to admire the passion of Danny Moe, who was able to kick out and keep this thing alive.
Say bye-bye to Danny. We got into the dead zone.
Oh, wait a minute. If Holiday hits this, she's going for Darkness Falls. I think that'll seal the fate for the Neon one
Night-night, Danny.
and fade this one to black. Oh, Danny Moe kicking free. Danny Moe, a code breaker. Holiday is dazed, but what does Danny Moe have left? Danny Moe, walking the tightrope. Rolls body, Holiday rolls free. Oh my God. Scary strength and recuperative powers. Went to swing through with the Uranagi. Danny Moe lands on her feet. Sidestep. Holiday got caught. Danny Moe down with a cutter. And Danny Moe the victory.
Here is your winner, Dynamite Danny Moe.
It truly was a case of survival. Danny Moe, many times this matchup, looked seconds away from defeat. But that resolve that the Neon Blondes bring to the table came out in full force as in her ECW Arena debut. Danny Moe is able to put away Holiday in her first official match in this building. Could that be a sign to come? Facade in action later tonight against a mystery legend. Can't wait to see who accepts the challenge. We had dozens of them here throughout the day. And a lot of them may still have a point to prove.